Hey, what is going on, guys? So today we're going to take a look at the new Bad Batch Black Series Wave. I've just picked these guys up, had them on pre-order, they've finally come in, so we'll go ahead and take a look at each figure. So we'll start it off by taking a look at the Rex, which does look quite nice. I did pick up two of the Rexes, just because I'm unsure of the re-release, if I'll be able to get my hands on a second one. So I'll be able to keep one in the Bad Batch and one in the Clone Wars display. Next we'll take a look at the Imperial Shock Trooper. Also looks really good. Admiral Rampart next. And the last one, the Imperial Crosshair. Alrighty, we'll go take these guys out of the package. First one we'll go ahead and take a look at will be the Captain Rex. And here we are with Rex out of the package. He does come with his two pistols. And I must say, taking a first look, this does look really nice. I don't have the previous Rex to compare this to, but it does all look quite nice. Some little areas like where paint is missing, like on the back of the helmet. And I do feel like the cloak is one of those things that are best positioned out of the package. So we'll see how it goes once we start moving it around. But I'll go ahead and take it off, pull off the helmet, and give you guys a closer look. The helmet does slip off quite easily. That is the helmet there with the articulation on the rangefinder. So that all looks quite nice. The head scan, mine does look to have a small amount of scuffing on the hair. But other than that, it does look quite nice. Take the robe off him. So the robe was quite fiddly to get off. I think it is, like I said, I worry that it will probably be a best worn straight out of the package and not mucking around with it too much. Just with some of the trying to get around the head and raising the arms, being quite a tight fit with the few sort of slits in between it, does just make it a little fiddly. The only other thing would probably be just from the cloak, it's sort of shaped some of these other bits and pieces, but like anything, just pull it out, eventually warp back to shape. Overall, I am quite happy with this. It is quite a nice figure, like I said, especially not having a Rex in the collection. It is great to pick up and get my hands on. I'll just go ahead and chuck his pistols in. The only complaint would be what is going around, really, being the shoulder pauldron. Would have been nice to, of course, have that fully extended across, just to complete the look. But like I said, overall, I am happy with this guy. I'm glad to finally have a Rex in the collection. The next figure we'll go ahead and take a look at will be the Imperial Clone Shock Trooper. Out of the package, he does also look great as well. It does come with the standard 2 clone weapons. But taking a closer look, he does look great. Does have the unpainted head scan up inside the helmet. Is on that new clone body. And overall, the painting just does look quite nice. So I did have a thought of a workaround for a bit of a custom / fix up idea. I'm sure a few other people have thought of it as well. Literally about taking the pauldron from this figure, removing the current one, attaching it and painting up the little side pieces. It does look like it could be done. It is just glued down quite well all along the back. None of that does move up. and he does only slightly start to come up from the front there. So obviously the idea being there, remove the pauldron, you then have a standard shock trooper, move it onto the Rex, paint it up, obviously the blue, which will be the only sort of tricky part for some of us who I guess don't paint as much with some of their figures, but that would be a bit of a custom slash workaround to correct your Rex and also give you a standard shock trooper. The next figure in the wave we'll look at will be the Admiral Rampart. So first thoughts pulling this guy out is it is quite a nice set, to be honest. The figure does look quite nice, with great paint throughout. He does have the pistol, looks similar if not the same as the sculpt used for the Moff Gideon, and then the new Mouser droid, which is pretty groovy. He does just have wheels down the bottom, which are just plugged in, but the paint on that does look really good. And the last one we'll take a look at will be the Imperial Crosshair. So straight out of the package, the Crosshair is not a bad looking figure. Yes, there is quite a few sort of gripes or complaints, morely I guess missed opportunities to what they could have done, just seeing that there is updated pieces with obviously the chest plate, the new sculpt with the helmet, bit of paint detail added to the backpack there, but really it's, you know, would have been nice to have seen that damaged head scan and the removal of the side piece there. That's really the two biggest things that would have made this figure a little bit better. So last thing before I wrap it up, guys, I've just been fiddling around with the Rex a bit, and I have noticed his helmet is actually just quite loose on the figure. Like once you start moving it around, it does tend to sit quite loose. But just push it down and it does get a bit firmer on there. Just thought it was something worth noting. But that'll just about do it, guys. That'll wrap up the video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.